So, Tariq, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, very. Yeah, well, we are looking forward to welcoming you to Pakistan soon, you know.
Thank you.
Yes,
So, look,
developments have been fast and furious. Yeah.
so tell me, there's a plenty of positive news about Pakistan out there right now. So, how do you see Pakistan is doing right now?
But one of the big transitions that we are seeing is in the energy sector, where Pakistan has 22 gigawatts of solar energy installed by now, because obviously the Chinese costs of solar panels have fallen so much that a lot of the SME industry has, mitigated its energy cost. That means that its productivity cost, in terms of the high energy cost from fossil fuels, has now been negated. So that, is amongst the top five countries in terms of solar power capacity now. And that has been written about in the international press. So that means that our production capabilities, in terms of if these duties and tariffs are going to be imposed everywhere, and perhaps, it may give some positive boost to the SME industry. And then in the electronics or connectivity area, with a population of 263 million, 253 million, the potential there is also tremendous in terms of the high-tech companies that you are looking to introduce into Pakistan from Finland. Because these all these people need to be catered to in terms of all the connectivity and the virtual services that are required in this market. So it offers a lot of potential. Secondly, in the what we are also seeing is a expansion in the actually the deep refining process to get higher quality fuels of Euro 5 within the refineries who are now in the advanced stages of trying to conclude these expansions to be able to produce Euro 5. Thirdly, we are seeing that our transit from China is increasing and that our transit through Afghanistan is also progressing well up to Central Asia. So that will, it opens new venues. At the same time, we've seen that Dubai Port World in Dubai have made joint ventures with Pakistani companies in terms of the supply chain. So the supply chain routes are also slowly establishing themselves through Pakistan, and for traffic from the Central Asian region, and then traffic onwards towards UAE or Far Eastern destinations. So these are all potential. At the same time, there was a very big minerals conference in Islamabad with a lot of international delegations who came here to exploit Pakistan's mineral wealths in different areas. Of course, one of the lead projects, as everybody knows, is Rico Dick, which is now further into gestation as the equity is called up. Generally, the Pakistan corporate sector is performing well with good growth.
You already mentioned quickly the world tariff. So obviously, another area with plenty of talks out there right now is the geopolitics. I know this is one of your favorite subjects as well. So how do you see Pakistan in that game field right now? And especially, if you look at from business and investment point of view, anything Finnish and foreign companies should keep their eye on?
The dust on this has not settled yet. Our trade team is already being sent to Washington to negotiate this tariff, which we will impose the 29% tariff on our goods. And in that regard, we are hoping that the U.S. government will take some, make some redressals in easing the burden on, because our actually exports is about 4.8 to $5 billion in the textile area. At the same time, we are importing U.S. cotton duty free into Pakistan because of the cotton requirement by the spinning mills. So that's a reciprocal situation with us. At the same time, the demand for American soybean oil, CDSO, is also a very encouraging sort of indicator, because that's showing that we are a market for U.S. products, and the government wants to encourage these matters with the United States trade representative. At the same time, we are seeing increased interest by World Bank and IFC to provide funding for development of many projects. So the opportunities are definitely there. In the TIR usage, this year we are already going at twice the speed of last year. So we hope to, cross a decent threshold. I think Pakistan's fiscal situation is good. We are expecting perhaps the interest rates to come down. The Pakistan rupee has been relatively stable, so you can, plan consistently.
Think about all this. It's looking pretty positive right now for Pakistan. So we're going to have plenty of Finnish companies heading with us into Pakistan in a month, basically. So what would be your personal message to all the Finnish and other European companies? Why they should look at Pakistan right now?
Well, because Pakistan is simply a very big market. And since the Finns are into high tech and the connectivity potential here, even Starlink is negotiating and so many other things, but the peripheral equipment that would be required and the software that would be required, which is where you are leaders in this thing, offers us a lot of potential and also an alternate because Finland has such a good relationship. So I think it's just your timing is just right, and it will be very good for the Finnish companies. And I think you've seen already the result of your number of companies that are already participating actively over here. And there are other countries that are showing increasing interest, and they will come here more and more. And we are seeing that the interest has gone up and interactions are ongoing, even with the private sector and the public sector.
So much for your time. I think it's just time to say welcome to Pakistan to all the Finns and foreign companies as well.
No, we welcome. We are open for business. Really, we are ready to do business. Our companies, look, even in my case, I have a group of companies. We are seeing growth of between 25 and 29% on gross revenue. So that's a very, good sign. And I don't think we have anything much to complain about. Of course, we want to get the government procedures to be further eased. Government is trying to address regulations, but that will come with as the initiatives are introduced. And of course, it helps us a lot when foreign interest comes in because they bring in more advanced systems of regulation, which is more prevalent and more conducive for growth. And we welcome this opportunity.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Thank you for the call, Willie. I really appreciate the fact that you asked us to give our comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.